Hello, YouTube. It's been a little bit over a week now since I've done an update. It's Alan VSG. Want to come on and tell you what's been going on with me for the past week, I guess. Oh, by the way, my new passion. This is matcha tea. It's a green tea from Japan, and it is freaking amazing any way you drink it. Straight lattes like this, or with crushed ice as a how do you say frappe, whatever. Anyway, these are awesome. If you've never tried matcha before, try it. Anyway, let's get on with the stats. My stats were or are high weight of 338. My surgery weight was God, I should write these down. My surgery weight was 316, I think. 316. The past 2 weeks, I've pretty much been in a stall, and I was hovering between 273, 275. I actually went up to 276. That was freaking me out because I thought I was gaining a bunch of weight. Well, I was supposed to do my update on Wednesday, didn't do it. Didn't do it yesterday because I was bummed out because I was still at 373, 375. I'm sorry, 273, 275. Woke up this morning and I was at 265. So the stall is broken. I hope. And one big whoosh, I've lost 8 pounds basically overnight. So yeah, the stall is no longer. At least I'm hoping the stall is no longer. Hope it don't stall out in the 260s. I want to get down in the 230s, 220s pretty soon. So I'm working to do that. Got something happened to me last week. I went to Clemson last weekend for the football game. Oh, by the way, that was a total loss of 79 pounds since my high weight, and a total of 51 pounds, 53 pounds, 50 something pounds. God, I'm sorry about moving this thing like this. Whatever. Yeah, it's like 53 pounds or something since surgery, which still amazes me, and it still blows my mind that I can only eat 3-4 ounces of food still. Sometimes I forget about that and put too much food in me, and yeah, that's not good either. So I gotta fix this thing. Anyway, getting back to my story, I went to Clemson last weekend for the Clemson-Wofford game, and I know most people that watch my videos, if there's any people left that watch my videos, have never been to Clemson, don't know what I'm talking about, but Clemson is in the hills of South Carolina. It's in the Blue Ridge Mountains. And you walk uphill to the stadium and you walk uphill back to your car. Everywhere you go, you walk uphill. It doesn't matter where you go, you're going uphill. Very little downhill walking. Well, we parked, and it was probably, I don't know, half a mile, 3/4 of a mile from the stadium. And yeah, we were walking to the stadium, and I was fine walking to the stadium till we got to a point that I was on a hill that it practically looked like it was straight up. And I got about halfway to the hill, and I was like, I can't do it. I couldn't even lift my feet off the pavement. I'm sorry. I couldn't lift my I'll just hold it. I couldn't lift my my feet off the pavement anymore. and my legs were burning so bad. So I basically I found a guy with a golf cart and had him to take me to my gate for the stadium. Wasn't that far. I mean, it's like 100 yards, and I probably could have walked it, but I'm glad I didn't. Anyway, got to the stadium, walked in. Went in the wrong gate, so I ended up walking all the way around the stadium to get to my seat. And then my seat was in the lower bowl, but it was at the very top, like 5 rows down from the top of the lower bowl. So I still had to, go up those steps. My Fitbit showed that I had done 20 or 21 flights of steps that day. And I know it was just because of the elevation from the hills that we were walking and plus the steps. But, yeah, I got up to the top of the steps, got in my seat, and I was fine. It was like 85, 86 degrees. The game was going on. I saw the first touchdown. I remember standing up and cheering for the first touchdown. Don't remember anything else. Clemson scored 49 points that game. And I don't remember anything until probably right at the end of the game. And that's when I'm sorry about my hand. I'll try to cut that out, but whatever. Yeah, I don't remember much. My seat was right beside the aisle. Well, not the aisle, but the wall of the stadium. It was right beside it on my left, and I got to my seat. Like I said, I remember the first touchdown. I remember that, and then I don't remember anything. I leaned up against that wall, and I was out. Literally, I passed out. My friend that was with me kept asking me if I was okay. I kept telling him, yeah. And I don't know if you remember the Clemson hat that I used to wear in my videos. Notice I said used to wear because I don't have it anymore. What little bit of food I ate before going to the stadium and tailgating, which wasn't a whole heck of a lot. But right before I went out, it was either throw up on the person in front of me or take my hat off and throw up in my hat because there was no going to a bathroom. There was no getting up. I was too dizzy. So yeah, I threw up in my hat and got rid of that and don't remember anything. I basically blacked out, and that was not a good feeling. I don't ever want to feel that feeling again. My friend kept asking me if I was okay. I kept telling him yeah, and I knew I wasn't, but I didn't want to ruin his game or he had his parents for their first Clemson game. I didn't want to ruin that, but I wasn't okay. I honestly think my blood pressure dropped. Bottomed out as well as my sugar. I know my sugar bottomed out. I had my friend Chris, who I was with, I had him go get me some water. And I told him, I said, just bring me something salty. I don't care what it is. Get me a pretzel. I'll eat the salt off of it. I just wanted salt because I know that sometimes salt will raise your blood pressure. So I had him to get me something salty. He couldn't find anything but nachos. He brought those back, and I ate maybe 8 or 9 of the little tiny round nachos. I ate maybe 8 or 9 of those, and I started feeling better. So I know my sugar had dropped, and I know that the carbs in those nachos brought my sugar back up to a level that would sustain me. Hey, look at that. Check that out. I got a dimple too. Check that out. How you like me now, ladies? Got a little dimple going. Anyway, the nachos brought me out a little bit. the salt helped me a little bit, I think. And, I made it back to the car, and I was in a fog all the way home. I'm like 2.5 hours from home. I'm driving by myself, and I'm in a fog. I remember driving home. I don't remember a whole lot of the trip. I was awake and conscious and coherent, and I was fine, but I was just in a fog. And it took me a couple of days to actually get over that. It literally took me a couple of days. I slept as soon as I got home. I got home about 7 o'clock. Rachel wanted to go out and get something to eat, and I just went. I didn't even speak to her hardly. I just got into bed and went to sleep. It literally exhausted me. So, yeah, that's my story for the week. And, guys, I promise I'll never do that again. I don't ever want to feel that way again. I'm going back to Clemson this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to the game or not, but I know I'm going because I'm getting some clothes, some double X shirts. Look, this is a double X instead of a triple X. Yay me. I'm also wearing large shorts, not double extra large shorts. But yeah, I got to get some Clemson gear because everything I got is too baggy. And I'm going up to Louisville on Thursday, going to Louisville, Kentucky. Going to get to meet Lissa Blooms. Yay me. We're going to have lunch on Saturday before we come back. She's going to be in Louisville that day too, so we're going to meet up. So that's Sheehan and Lissa Blooms that I'm going to be able to meet off of YouTube. That's going to be awesome. But yeah, I'm going up for the football game, for the Clemson-Louisville game on Thursday night. So I need some more gear, I want to get a jersey and some more Clemson stuff. I want to get another hat for sure, so I can take with me so I can wear it at the game. But yeah, I'm feeling good now. My stall's broken, thank God. I'm trying to get more exercise in. Doing okay with that, I guess. Getting a lot more steps than I was for sure on my Fitbit. What else? Anything else? I don't think anything else has happened. Other than my stall getting broken and me getting into the 260s finally. Yay for me. The only thing I've found so far that my sleeve really doesn't like, and I hate this, and I really don't want to admit it, but my sleeve doesn't like ribs. One of my favorite foods is pork ribs, and it doesn't like it. Every time I've had pork ribs, I've hacked them up. So, probably going to stay away from pork ribs for a while. But everything else is going down great. I'm doing solid foods. Chicken, a lot of chicken, some steak, some very small pieces of steak that I chew up really well. I chew everything up well. I'm sorry about that. Basically, I'm chewing everything into dust. So, yeah. Got my next appointment with my surgeon on Tuesday. And by the way, with the Clemson thing, I actually talked to Tiffany at my surgeon's office and had her talk to Dr. Masick because, of course, he's a busy man. And he said that he just thought I overdid it. That I did too much at one time, trying to climb those hills and just wasn't prepared for it. And, yeah, my blood pressure dropped. And, yeah, my sugar dropped because I just overdid it. So, but anyway, that's it. That's it for me. Hopefully when I see you again next Wednesday, and hopefully I'll get a chance to do another video next Wednesday. I got me another part-time job. I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but I'm going to work at Tivana at the mall, North Point Mall in Atlanta. And that's going to be awesome because tea is a passion for me. So I get to, not only do I get to drink tea, I get to talk to people about tea, and I get to help people learn about tea. So that's going to be cool. So if you're ever in Atlanta and you want tea, come by the North Point Mall and ask for me, and I'll even buy it for you. Just come by and ask for me. And that's it. So shout outs, Megcard, of course, Magnolia, you're always on my shout out list. Gina and Spades, Ginger VSG, Marika on the Move, Killing Fat Amy with VSG. Oh, I'm going to meet, God, why can't I ever remember her VSG name? She's going to be in Georgia soon, and I can't remember. Hold on. So yeah, it's Gretchen VSG. Going to get to meet her pretty soon. She's coming to Georgia, and I get to, we're going to go out to lunch with her before she leaves and goes back to New Jersey. Shout out to Jiggly Jill. Just started watching her videos. Keep those coming. Sleeve Mel, of course. Sleeve Mel, you are looking phenomenal. Saw a picture on Facebook. Couldn't believe it was you. It's just, the change is dramatic, and you're just beautiful. Everybody is. Everybody that I've been watching from the beginning, their transformations are so awesome. To go back and look at a video that I saw at the beginning and then to see them now is just amazing to me. So hopefully one day I'll look a little different than I did when I first started. I don't think I do, but maybe one day. Doesn't matter if I look it in the face, but I've lost it in the gut and everywhere else, actually. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. If I missed you on the shout out, I'm sorry. It wasn't because I did it on purpose. I just can't remember anything. My brain is a 48-year-old brain, and it doesn't work very well anymore. So anyway, be back at you next Wednesday, hopefully. If I'm not working at Tivana or doing my real estate. So I'll see you then, guys. Be watching your videos. Know also, people, that if I'm not commenting on your videos now for some reason, it's not because I'm not watching them. I'm watching them. And I'm trying to go back and comment. I'm just trying to I'm behind so far watching videos, and I just want to catch up with everybody. But I'll get to you, so don't you worry. I'm coming. So all right, guys, that's me. I'm out. From Atlanta, Georgia. 79 pounds lighter than I was when I started. Later.